Welcome back. Have you got your tapes running for your daughters coming home from school a little bit later on? Because High School Musical star Zac Efron is here next. Morning, Zac.
Morning, how's it going?
Very good, thank
Very
you.
good.
Very good. Children's cookery good. Many a heart aflutter as the all-singing, all-dancing star of High School Musical. He's about to do it again in the brand new version of Hairspray.
Once I was a selfish fool who never understood, never looked inside myself, though on the outside I looked good. Then we met and you made me the man I am today. Tracy, I'm in love with you no matter what you weigh, 'cause without love, life is like the seasons with no summer. Without love, life is rock and roll without a drummer. Tracy, I'll be yours forever, 'cause I never wanna be without love. Tracy never set me free.
Oh, that's brilliant.
That is, now, this movie is out July the 20th, isn't it?
Yes,
So today week, I guess, is it?
Yeah.
And it's fantastic. The original, 1988, which was a big classic cult film, but it's not that just a simple remake, is it?
No, absolutely not. It's actually it's a full movie musical, so it's very different from the John Waters film. It was originally made, and we incorporated a lot of the Broadway music into it. And there's a few new original songs. But I saw the movie for the first time last night, and it was actually pretty good.
Well, it's one of those roles that is made for you, really.
Yeah.
It's just perfect. Apart from the trauma of the hairstyle. Because the hair trailer, when you went in there, first of all, was a worry, wasn't it?
No, it's funny you mention that. No, I just don't do much to my hair when I'm not working. So by the time I had, gotten ready for Hairspray, it was really long. And all of a sudden, I guess it was time to get into link mode, and they just chopped it all off. And I always say it was kind of like the scene from Last Samurai where they cut his top knot off.
Yes.
I didn't know what to do.
So it was all dyed, they dyed it all up?
Yeah, they dyed it black and slicked it back, and I could not recognize myself.
Yeah, it's quite an identity crisis, isn't it?
No, I loved it, though, It's good to change for the film. And
well, let's just talk about the movie, the story, because people may have missed it first time around. And this is the story of Tracy Turnblad and her pushy mother, Edna Turnblad.
Yeah.
Now, Tracy is a plump girl, and her mother is a plump woman. And it's made for me, but sadly, it's only ever played by a bloke. Originally, the original film, it was Divine, and this time it's John Travolta. And you only get one scene with him, though, don't you?
I do. I mean, I'm around in various scenes that John is in, but I get a quick scene with John, and of course, as you can see, he looks lovely as a woman.
He's beautiful.
Yeah.
So, what happened with your one scene with him? Was that nerve-wracking?
Oh, yeah, it was really nerve-wracking. I mean, I've got a scene with John Travolta. I was practicing for a few weeks, right? And the day I get there, it's my big scene. Our director, Adam, hands me revisions to the scene, which means everything's been rewritten, and it's not going to be the same at all. And so I had to do the scene, and I only had one take to get it in, and I was nervous and starstruck the entire time. But hey,
But you got it right.
It worked out.
So there's Travolta, and that's Queen Latifah, isn't it?
Yes, that's Queen Latifah.
So, and the storyline is...
John Travolta in the background is sensational.
That's a very good scene, too.
So the storyline is that these girls, there's a big dance show. What's the show called?
The show is called The Corny Collins Show. It's,
Yeah.
It's a local daytime TV show. It's like an after-school dance program, and it's this girl's dream to be on the show. My character, Link, is already on the show. He's sort of kind of like the lead dancers under Corny, and it's all about her adventures and following her dream and making it on the show.
And
It's
a
great.
character like you, like Link, I mean, he's so gorgeous, he knows he's gorgeous. He would be going for a gorgeous girl, but he falls for...
That's what's so great. That's what's so great about the story. And me personally, I love playing the role because it's actually the kind of girls that I go for. All about personality. It's really not about being, a
Oh, you've
blonde.
melted hearts all throughout the land now for saying
Tell me a
that.
bit more about that. So these size zero lollipop-headed women, they're just very unattractive, aren't they?
Oh, I won't say they're unattractive. I like girls that are happy and healthy, That's my personal taste.
It must have been, when you look at how long it took to make High School Musical, which was really, I mean, you've done loads of stuff before that, but that was the one that catapulted you around the world.
Yeah.
But Hairspray, it took longer to rehearse than High School Musical took to make.
Yeah, man, we shot High School Musical in, I think it was 8 weeks. That was, we had more time to rehearse for Hairspray. And so yeah, it's safe to say that in all these dances, we were pretty spot on for Hairspray.
And when you actually did, when did you make High School Musical? How long ago?
High School Musical was, gosh, it was almost, I think it was like 2 Julys ago.
Yeah.
which
So you've
is,
just done another one, haven't you?
just
You've
finished
done
another
done
one,
the
yeah.
second one.
This is it. You can see right
This
here.
is the second one.
Yeah.
And that first time, when you made the movie, had you got any idea then what it was that you were about to get yourself
Absolutely not. It was a TV movie, you know, a Disney Channel movie, and the only thing that was really separating it was our director, Kenny Ortega, and the fact that it was a musical, which is done very rarely. So it was a big challenge, you know, and it was exciting. I think we all took it really seriously, and luckily the cast was just very talented kids, and, you know, they were an honor to work with.
And there is a third movie as well, isn't there? Planned.
Yeah, I guess there's plans for a third movie. But you guys know, honestly, as much as I do.
Well, okay, because it's titled something like The Haunted High School Musical.
Yeah, I don't know.
Sounds a bit Scooby-Doo to me.
I don't know if that idea is going to fly. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
But I mean, it's obviously a very successful brand, but I suppose you've got to be quite careful, haven't you, what you accept and make sure that you're not constantly in those sort of roles.
That's kind of what I'm working with right now, is just trying to figure out what I'm going to do next. You know, will it be a musical, will it not be? And trying to find a cool, fun role that can hopefully involve my audience from High School Musical.
Well, you've done 17. That's the next movie, isn't it?
Yeah,
17,
well, we haven't done it yet. It's a movie at New Line. No.
But it's a great idea. This is like a reverse Big, the Tom Hanks movie.
Yeah, I'd love the idea. It could be phenomenal. It could be phenomenal.
And this is a guy who wishes himself back young.
Yeah, basically he's grown up and you know, he's in his mid-30s, and he's not exactly pleased with the way his life turned out. You know, he married his high school sweetheart. He just felt like his life never came to fruition, and he wishes that he could go back in time and do high school all over again. And of course, it comes true. And so, you know, what would you do if you could go back in time, go to high school, knowing what you know now? And
God, I'd be
as
dangerous.
he
I'd be dangerous.
he kind of like rediscovers his family.
Oh,
and
wow.
Yeah, it's great.
What an opportunity. We've got, we're going to take a quick break now. Will you stay with us, because there's a little bit of food to taste.
Okay.
And also we've got a little machine on the other side. You're a skateboarder, you like a bit of surfing. You know,
I can do that.
Yeah, we've got a machine that we'd like you to try out. So, so if you stick with us for the time being, and we'll come back after the break. Still to come, we've Beverly Knight and more cookery with Annabelle Carmel, so we'll see you in a minute.